Hi, good evening. Hello, good evening. And it wouldn't be us if we didn't have a little bit of technical issues. Molly's trying to use my phone to share and spread the word about our cook-along tonight. But she realized my phone is no good. She's trying to use hers. But hello, good evening, and welcome to what has been a cook-along with Jana and Molly for so long now. I can't even, a year roughly. But as you all know, we've had a little bit of a break for personal reasons. We couldn't come and cook along with you, and I'm not going to lie, it's not easy to try to come back and do it again. But we are here and we are going to cook. But I think most of all, what I want to say is while we were away dealing with some really tough things, these fantastic two people, Lisa and Kel, have stepped in and they carried on cooking. And there was Oscar and there was Sarah, who also popped on and did a cook along. And I am so grateful. I'm just so happy that they just kept it going, because it's not an easy thing. Us here in Pride and Surrey, we are all volunteers and we all have full-time jobs, but we make sure that we always bring you everything as promised, as scheduled. And, you know, I love that about my team. It's absolutely fantastic. And I want to thank Lisa and Kel for just keeping it going. And for you, everybody that have been popping on, you know, Dylan, Mama Liz, Jason, Timka, hi, everybody that's been popping on and just supporting the girls while they were cooking while we were away. Absolutely fantastic. And thank you so much. So today, of course, girls are here with us because we just love them. And I'm going to bring them on because they're going to cook with us today. And in case I haven't said it, I do love them. Hello.
Hello, everyone.
There you are. Yeah, we good. Thank you for joining us. There we go. You wonderful species of humans.
Species. We're subspecies now, are we?
Subspecies. Wow. You're just two wonderful human beings, basically, is what I'm saying. But yeah, thank you for joining us today. And today, is it today that is a pie day, or is it pie week? Pie week.
It's pie week. Yeah, it's pie week. We don't limit pies to Britain.
Well, for those who saw the credits of a cook along and saw the beautiful video of Molly and I and Lisa and Kel doing a cook along, and that funny Italian Mediterranean music that fits in so well with the British pie week of a week of pie. Kel, thank you for doing that, and thank you for joining us. Girls, what are we cooking today?
Today we've got a chicken and leek pie, haven't we?
Chicken it's that simple.
Chicken ham and leek.
Don't forget the leek.
Yeah, don't forget the leek. I'm going to share this with our viewers. It is indeed chicken, ham, and leek pie. But it's not just any pie. This is a very healthy pie. There's a picture of it. And it is from nowhere else but our most favorite book, which is Pinch of Nom. There we go. We have been using a lot of recipes from this book, not only because it's really simple to cook, it's healthy, and it comes from a couple that we really like cooking with or for. Well, we're not cooking for them, but they've created these books, and we now have all three of them. One, because I bought one for Molly. Two, because Molly bought me one. And three, because these wonderful human species out there, Lisa and Kel, bought me one for my birthday, so thank you. Can they even hear us? Hello?
Yeah, it all went a bit funny. I don't know if it was you or us. Yeah, can you hear us?
Yeah, I don't know. I can see you okay, so that's good. That's a good start. Anyway, so what do we need to do first? I've got chicken that I need to chop up. How far ahead are you girls?
We've done all our prep.
Oh,
They thought they tried.
Lisa's got it all. No, Lisa's got it all chopped up into like lovely little ramekins.
Well, I don't know what to say. I am literally speechless. I come back.
You know what? For the last few cook-alongs, we've always been way behind, right? Because we cook a bigger portion so that we feed all the family.
Yes.
So we've done a bit of extra prep to try and finish at the same time.
That's all it is.
Molly, how do I remove these two ladies from the stream?
It's true. It would be nice to finish together, wouldn't it? Good evening. I'm here in the Okay, I'm starting. I'm chopping the leek. Jana's going to chop the onion. We have a pot.
Right. Okay. Just for everybody that's watching, you need some chicken. You need some thyme. You need onion. You need chicken stock. I've got chicken stock cube ready there, and I'm just going to some water. You need leek. Leek is always good for chicken and leek pie. We're going to have some potatoes and some Brussels sprouts with ours and broccoli. How about you girls?
Yeah, well, we've got, you know what our house is like for food, for vegetables, right? So we've got carrots and cabbage. We've got some asparagus. We've got some courgettes that we're going to pan fry. And I've got some potatoes in the oven. So cubed potatoes. Hopefully they'll be ready in time. Yeah.
Sounds very lovely indeed.
Yeah, I have to remember that we're feeding 3 teenagers that eat like adults plus 1. So, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's understandable. So you need plenty more. We just doing the chicken ham and leek pie with some crushed potato or mashed potato. What are we doing?
I think it's going to be mashed because I find when it goes in the bottom of the steamer, it always ends up well cooked. So it's easier to mash it.
So we're going to have a mashed potato with some veggies and a wonderful healthy chicken, ham and leek. Just what I'm doing, just cubing some chicken. We're using 500 grams as a recipe. I think that's for 4 portions. So how many grams of chicken are you using, ladies?
Well, we bought a packet of 3 large breasts.
Oh.
So yeah. So we're just going to cook those. It'll go between us. It's fine. With all our vegetables, we're well bulked out.
So isn't it great when you're doing a pie or something that actually you can put a little bit less meat in it and you can just put extra vegetables on the side and then it doesn't cost as much.
Bulk it out big vegetables. Kids love that, don't they?
Wait, do you know what? We don't actually really eat a lot of meat. We do bulk things out with veg wherever possible, don't we?
Yeah. And actually, we're lucky because most of the kids are really good. You know, we get through quite a fair whack. That's why we need 3 veggie boxes a week.
Yeah, fair enough. You managed to put it in your food quite nice and discreetly, so I imagine they've had it from birth almost.
Yeah. When they were little, I used to really finely dice mushrooms into bolognese and grate carrots into things. And, you know, gradually as they've got older, they've just kind of graduated onto adult food. And, yeah, because they're used to the taste that works well.
That's the way to do it, isn't it? Then you don't become fussy. And, like, I know with mushrooms, yeah, I find... like their texture when I was younger wasn't great, but if you mixed it up into a bolognese, then you didn't actually get like a slimy mushroom.
Exactly.
I love slimy mushroom. There's nothing wrong with slimy mushroom. Let me just say hello to people. We've got Liz, Mama Liz. Hi, Mama Liz. We've got Peter, my sister Tatiana.
Hi, Tatiana.
Oh, okay. And Dylan, of course, is there. I can't see Jason today. Where's Jason?
Jason will be here. He will be here. He's got another thing at 6 o'clock, but he's going to join us halfway through.
At 6:30.
And he said, please hold any questions for him. So if you've got a question, stick it in the box, and we'll ask him when he comes on.
Oh, good, because Jason's always full of good information that we need.
I have a feeling that Jason will lecture us grossly about the fact that we're using Filo Pastry.
Yes, he will. Okay, I'm a bit behind, but I've cut up my onion and my leek, and I'm just going to start frying it in a little bit of butter.
Butter? So we're using butter. We're not using any of that healthy oil stuff.
We used fry light, didn't we?
We did today.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's just showing off.
No, we're on a health kick at finding cooked hours.
Yeah, that's all right.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
This is my ham all chopped up as well. Have you
Oh my
got
God,
ham?
that looks like so little.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We've
You go rustic.
a significant amount of ham.
Nice.
What is that?
It's ham.
It's not very much, is it?
It's loads.
Did I do that
Oh,
bowl?
sorry. Yeah, it was a weird angle. I thought it was tiny. Yeah,
It's a
so
cereal bowl.
One
I
thing
should probably
that
check that.
Let me check it.
Is it safe for the kids?
I don't know. I'll check again.
Seems safe.
oh, you do what I do, and there's no ham to actually put in the pie at the end of it.
Right, okay, so what we do, we just melting some butter. You guys are using some healthy old stuff. That's fine.
We're using this like fry light, but you know it's 1 calorie a spray, and you end up spraying about 40 sprays.
20,
Have enough.
yeah.
And actually, it's quite hard on your frying pan. So
Yeah.
we went through a phase of just using a little bit of oil rather than this stuff, but we're back on this
Yeah.
stuff.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Depends on the weather, Jana.
Yeah.
What's Tatiana saying? Can you translate?
Yeah, I can't. Tatianka, čo to je, že aké končičky sú na strane protiráčov? Alicia don't understand what she's saying, so I'm asking her. Dievčatá sa pýtajú, že čo to znamená, ale ani ja to neviem preložiť. Prepáč, Bubko, jaké končičky? She will say, I was trying to get my sister to cook along with me and cook along with me something in memory of our mum, because as you know, our mum passed away, and I don't think she was ready for it. I don't think I'm ready for it. I talk about it a little bit here and there, but I think I did actually cook something that my mum used to cook for me every time I went back home, and I was quite emotional yesterday. It's funny, but food that does that to you, I think. It brings up a lot of memories. So actually, I'm really glad that you girls agreed to cook with us, and we're doing something different. And you know, there will be a day when me and sis come on together and we'll cook something in memory of our mum. Because I think.
Well, I hope so, because Tatiana's promised me the fried cheese now.
Yeah, my mum did like that, but it wasn't her most favourite. Oh, okay. Okay.
She's steaming ahead.
We're cooking double quantities. Remember that.
Yeah, we'll catch up. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chicken's chopped up.
Be fine. We can always slow it down.
Cook is ready.
Just for when I throw the onion in, so I've got something to stir it with.
What do you want?
The spatula thing.
Yeah, I've got it.
Yeah.
I've got it. It's all sorted. So Anna Buvaci, už to chápem. So she explained what she meant. I couldn't read it because it's kind of Anglo-Slovakian, weird. But she was asking why your hair is up again. She loved your hair down the other day.
Yeah, but I know that look, I've done this.
No, no. Tatiana Kel je vystrihaná, vyholená. I think she was asking more about Lisa, because Lisa, we have seen Lisa a couple of times with her hair down.
Yeah, she's gone higher as well. Come round.
Yeah.
She's gone higher.
We do love that.
Well, for Tatiana, the next thing that we record, I'll have it down.
Tatianka, že na budúce, že keď budú natáčať, tak si dá zase dole vlasy a že prepáč.
I find when I'm cooking, I want it out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like to keep it out of the way. Absolutely.
This is smelling good on this end, girls.
Is it? All I've got is prime butter, so I don't know. Oh,
Well,
okay.
that's gotta be
That is
well,
good.
right?
That's a good smell.
Jason's back. Hi, Jason.
Right, Jeff.
Jason has popped up. Girls, promise you'll be in halfway through, and you've come in right at the beginning, really, because it's 15 minutes in and we're right at the beginning. As always, 15 minutes in, and all we've got is some leeks frying. But there's nothing unusual. Jason, we're glad you're here because you're always so full of knowledge.
Wisdom. Kitchen wisdom.
Wisdom. Absolutely. So how was your day, Jason? Let us know, and everybody else in there that is watching, let us know how your day was, because this isn't just about us cooking for you. This is us being here for you and talking to you and just sharing the experience of the day.
It's a beautiful day.
Thing goes, it's got Dylan in the room. We need to tell Dylan that he needs to watch Muse on the News tomorrow because there's a surprise for him at the end.
There is.
Okay.
And it's go on.
Yeah. Dylan, if you're there, watch Muse on the News. Muse on the News. News on the News tomorrow evening. That's Wednesday. Because there is a surprise for you. And I promise you, if you last to the end, and I hope you will, because it's such an interesting chat that we've had with a couple of ladies from Surrey County Council about fostering and adoption. It was absolutely fantastic. But yeah, if you get to the end, there will be a massive surprise for you. So please watch, everybody.
So he's asking, is he in it? So yes, we do talk about you, Dylan. We do talk about you. So
You get a name check, Dylan.
tune in.
But you have to watch the 50 minutes of it.
It's worth it. Really fantastic that we're supporting LGBTQ Fostering and Adoption Week with Surrey County Council. And some really good articles, I think.
Yeah, we talk about some really interesting stuff. And yeah, the working with Surrey County Council has just been incredible. They're just all such wonderful people and so easy to get on with, and they're so just lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had Fran and Natalie from the fostering team, and they were brilliant. They were great company. So definitely worth a watch tomorrow.
Yeah, they did quite a bit of myth busting as well, didn't they, with regards to LGBT fostering? That was useful.
Yeah, I think that's really important because even now there's still so many things that even I didn't know about a couple of weeks ago that people still think are true about who can foster and who can adopt. And actually, they sort of, go through the whole lot. And I think we're going to put that up on our socials later on in the week as well, aren't we? So people are really aware of what they can do. Actually, nearly everybody can foster or adopt. So, you don't have to be in a couple. And no certain ages, obviously at 21 and above. But after that, fantastic.
I know. The phrase that the ladies used last night was that there's no barriers to fostering. So, like anybody who's interested can just find out some information. You don't have to commit to anything. You can just go along and have a chat. And they've got an event on Saturday, haven't they?
Yeah, I think is it 11 o'clock.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. We will be promoting it and posting the links though, so everyone can find that nice and easily through our page.
Yeah. And it's just an information event so that people can go along. It's obviously online because of COVID restrictions, but people can join the event and find out as much information as they need if they are at all interested in fostering. And I'd highly recommend that you just go along to that. It's, you won't lose anything by going along, and there's everything to gain.
Yeah, exactly. And there's absolutely no obligation, is there? If you've just got a feeling that it might be something you want to do, even if it's like, way off in the future, just ask a few questions and gives you a little bit of prep, doesn't it? So you know what you're putting yourself in for later on.
Yeah, and it was really interesting when we were talking to the ladies last night. They were saying that so many foster carers, they ruminate on whether or not they should foster for so long, and the conclusion that they reach is always, or very often, that they wish they had done it sooner. So if you're interested at all, just go and find out some information, because they're if nothing else, you'll have good company because they're lovely ladies.
Oh yeah, they're absolutely lovely. Do you know I've just killed the biggest mosquito ever?
What?
It's only March. Yeah, it's ginormous.
How did it get in through your new windows?
I've opened the window.
Have you?
Oh.
Yeah, I know. We definitely are going to need a blind though, because when the summer comes round again, it was so hot in this kitchen, wasn't it? Are we going to throw the chicken in the pan?
Yeah, so we just fried up some leek and onion. It's smelling absolutely wonderful. The chicken that we chopped up is going in with the leek and onion.
Definitely. For Dylan, Jana has said the same. She has so much admiration for anyone that fosters and adopts, because not only is it, it becomes your entire life, really. It's like having a child, isn't it? But these children are young people that have gone through so much to end up at this point. And they really need that stability, even if it's just for a few months or for a few years or for the rest of their life, really, isn't it? So you have to put so much into helping them, and you don't know necessarily what they've had to deal with before they've come to you. So you could be getting a really mixed bag. Just loads of hair. You're molting, my darling.
Okay.
Just to go back, Jason is asking us for a little recap on what we're cooking. Do you want to give it, girls?
Yeah.
Go on then, you do it. I'll stir this chicken.
Yeah. So we are cooking chicken, ham and leek pie, but it's a healthy option with a Filo pastry. To start your recipe, all you need to do is fry some onion and leek for about 6 to 8 minutes, and then add your chicken. So we just added the chicken into our onion and leek, and we're frying that off. And once that's done, I have no idea what's next, but I will read it in my wonderful
Mustard
Pinch
powder
of
and
Nom.
stock is next.
Stop.
Mustard powder first and then the stock.
Okay, so obviously, if Jason's there, but maybe you girls will know as well. I don't have the ingredients. I don't have the English mustard powder. So what do I do?
Well, I'd probably put a glug of Worcester sauce in, but that's kind of my solution for everything. Jason might have a better suggestion.
I have Dijon.
It's a completely different flavour, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think
more
it's
than that.
bad, though, with leeks and chicken and ham.
That'd
It'll
be
be
right.
nice.
I thought it'd
You
be
should get some
lovely.
ham in the mustard for the cupboard. It's a good store cupboard item.
Yeah, get some little
Yeah,
boxes.
I didn't think of that.
Jason, what do you reckon? Should they use Dijon instead of powder?
We also have whole grain mustard. Would you say whole grain mustard or Dijon mustard instead of the English
whole grain
mustard powder?
That would be nice.
That's a good question. I don't want to ruin your dinner. Whole grain would be lovely.
Yeah, I
Think about whole grain in salad dressings and stuff.
Yeah.
It's yum.
Girls, as much as I love you so much, I'm going to wait for Jason. Add some Dijon mustard. Okay, he agrees with me.
Jason says Dijon.
Okay, so if it says 2 teaspoons of English mustard powder. Now I don't have the powder, so how many teaspoons or whatever spoons?
You know you're going to put in more than you should anyway.
2 or 3.
Yeah.
Put in 2 and then taste it. You can always add a bit, can't you?
Actually.
That's a good point. Good point.
Yeah. Much easier to add than take away.
I've put my potatoes on for my mash. I should be like,
This is looking good.
Right, what's the next step? What do we do next?
Well, that needs to simmer now for 10 minutes.
10 minutes? What do we talk about?
Well, we'll be assisting the girls as they're catching up.
So Jason says by adding Dijon mustard, it will add a new dimension to the taste and give it a lift. Yeah, I'll go with that. Thank you.
Absolutely. Mustard in everything.
And sister's asking why we stirring so much stuff and what we doing with it. So, Tanička, miešame to musíme uvariť a potom sa to dá zapiesť do rúry, presne tak, ako hovoríš, bubačiku, krásne rodinka.
so what I didn't realise, ladies,
Yeah,
was I bought some Filo pastry sheets, and there's like 20 of them.
You can't
So
freeze
it.
Yeah, I might freeze them so I know what to do. But I thought you can make like little parcels, can't you? Like with cheese and onion chutney and stuff.
Cheese. Always cheese.
They're nice scrunched up, just exactly like this, with a bit of cinnamon on them over stewed fruit. If you like a healthy option for a fruit crumble.
Yeah. Spinach and ricotta parcels. They're lovely.
Oh,
So much. Actually, freeze a couple at a time, then we can use them for different things.
Exactly.
Oh, this smells good. So I've just added Dijon mustard to my chicken. So I've got leek, onion, chicken, and some Dijon mustard with some pepper. That smells so nice. It does smell nice. I do love the smell of mustard, particularly Dijon mustard. Is that French?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like French.
Like our theme music.
Yeah, we're just following the theme. I'm also going to do a carrot as well.
Because why not?
Because why not? Yeah.
Exactly.
Are you going to put the
this one.
carrot in the pie or have it separately, Molly?
I'm going to have it separately.
Yeah, it won't work in the pie. Well, it would. It'd be fine, but it wouldn't be.
Lovely.
No.
Splash of cream. Well, Jason, we do have a dairy item going in, but it's not cream.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's a. Thank you for reminding me. When's that going?
Not for a bit.
Okay,
Towards
thank
the
you.
end.
Which one is that?
Luckily, obviously we're on the last day of our isolation today, so I had to have everything ordered in at the weekend, and thankfully they had everything.
Where is it?
I got it at ready.
Yeah, I did it, ham.
She keeps nicking the ham.
It's very
The lamb one left.
Should we show off our ham, baby?
Guys, I'm not kidding you. Chicken, leek, onion, and mustard fried like this smells absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Have a look, Jana, before my arm breaks off.
Oh yeah, nice. Have you already added your stock?
We have.
Okay, I'm going in.
All of it.
Oh, sugar. All of it. Maybe I put too much.
It'll be fine.
Well, the recipe says 350 ml. I only put 300. Should be good.
I feel like this might be like on one of our last real like winter warming recipes before kind of spring kicks in and we start doing like more
salads.
No, not salads.
Yeah, that's it. All summer cookalongs are just going to be chopping up salad veg.
Throw a pickled onion.
Do you know what we
uncle.
Do you know what we noticed this last 3 or 4 weeks?
What?
There has been no tofu being cooked, no lentils. What is going on?
I was going to tell you off.
With good reason. Well, the thing is, well, you know, while the cat's away.
But we had planned before you had to take a little break. We had planned to do a lentil dish, hadn't we? So I think we had. So we've got the lentils in the cupboard ready and waiting.
We did actually make a nice lentil bake, didn't we? We did, not on the interweb, but we made a nice lentil bake and it was good.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Dara didn't think so, but everyone else did.
Yeah.
Did they make the lentil dish with us as well a month or so ago?
They sure did. And while we were away, you cooked some strange stuff. It was some carrot risotto. And,
That was nice.
That was lovely. And you know what? We've done it again since in the house here because the kids asked for it. Lush.
What?
That was
Really nice, yeah.
gorgeous.
It actually
That was
really
an
reminded. We were back in Slovakia when you made that, and it actually reminded me of Slovakian type of food. We do put carrot in risotto, which isn't very normal thing here, to be honest. But it's quite popular in Slovakia. They have carrot in your risotto.
Did it work? I'm not convinced. I'm going to have to try it.
Yeah.
Really nice.
Roasted carrots
Really
on
nice.
top as well. It was incredible.
Yeah, it was good.
It looked very artsy.
That was a yeah, it did. The finished are good. It was a Tesco recipe, and I don't shop in Tesco, but Oscar told us that they do like 5 meals for 20 quid or something like that, and it was one of those recipes. It was really very good. Actually, I might have it here. Is this it? Oh no!
Did you hear that? I don't shop in Tesco. I'm just stirring some corn flour into water.
That doesn't go lumpy.
Yeah, so I'm gonna mix it nicely and then add it to the chicken and mustard to thicken the sauce.
We could have used anthem gum, couldn't we?
Could have.
You guys on that?
Have we?
Yeah, I bought it for a cake.
It's brilliant thickening agent. Rather than using corn flour, we do this really nice cheesy leeks on toast, and we use anthem gum to thicken it up and then put it back under the grill, and it just goes all lovely, gooey.
I don't know how I feel about xanthan gum. It sounds really chemical to me.
I don't think it is. It's in the free from aisle, so it can't have too many evil bleaches in it.
Yeah, no, Oscar swears by it. It's good stuff. The thing was, when we had the first lockdown, I needed a small box of corn flour and I couldn't get one. So I ended up buying 500 grams of corn flour.
Oh, half a kilo.
It's going to last us for a long time. I think it'll actually go off before we finish it.
You can make lovely Play-Doh with corn flour.
What has it got in it? Oh, ingredients. Xanthan gum.
Oh, that's interesting. That's really good.
Jameson does crack me up.
That's not really the only ingredient, but I don't know what it is, but I know it makes stuff thick, like a hammer.
Yeah, well, I'd say don't eat too
ahead.
much of that, Kel, because we don't want you thick. We don't want you.
My waist is thick enough.
There you go. That's our chicken leek and onion cooking with some mustard. And soon we're going to add some ham, cream cheese, and not xanthan gum, but corn flour in our case. Yeah. How long before we can add that? I'm going to go in with that, I think.
What with the ham?
Have you added your ham and cheese yet?
Just done it.
Literally just put it in now.
Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Mix the corn flour with the water. Yep, got that quickly. So in the cream cheese, the ham. So ham is going in. Thyme is going in. So like a sprinkle of thyme. It's fine. Just a sprinkle. We don't have any fresh, so we're using dried. Sorry, Jason and everybody. But there's nothing wrong with using stuff.
We're using dried as well. We're using dried too.
We're using dried what?
Herbs.
Oh, yeah. Everyone uses dried herbs, don't they?
It amazes me how much of a punch they do still have. I mean, we went out for a walk in the garden today, and some of our herbs are starting to shoot. So it'll be nice to be able to use them in our cooking, you know, in the spring and summer. But right now, I don't want something that's been sat out there for a couple of months and it's had snow on it and everything.
Yeah. So we need to add 75 grams of low-fat cream cheese. So this is 180. So half is 90. So just less than half of it is green as well. So we add in thyme, ham, and cream cheese, 75 grams.
That's incredible.
We've just had a little taste. It's delicious.
Is it nice?
Do you know, don't even need to make it into pie. Just eat it as it is, right?
Yeah. You could have this with rice or something, or just some spuds. It'd be lovely.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's really versatile.
Right, I'm whacking my steamer on for my veggies.
Yeah, mine are on top of my potatoes, just slowly bubbling away.
Fantastic. This is looking good and it's all nice and thick. Can I just show you? My sister's asking when we're going to cook a meal that we cooked together while I was at home. It's one of my real favorites. I don't even know how to translate it, but it's kind of like a beef in a special sauce with dumpling. And she told me how to do it, and I'm going to do that soon.
Is that the one that took it 4 hours?
Yeah, we're not going to do that live. Anička, áno, uvaríme sviečkovú s tým kolením naživo, lebo to strašne dlho trvá.
So I suppose everything you do, you've got a different option. So we use the low-fat cream cheese as it recommends. If you want to use full-fat cream cheese or cream, go for it.
Yeah, why not? Depends how healthy or unhealthy you want to be. But this is our version. It's looking good. There it is. Kind of, yeah, just nicely thickened.
It's thickened really well, actually.
Yeah, it's going to be a great base for the pie. With Filo Pastry.
Just stuck ours in the pot. We're ready to pie it now.
Oh, I think we are too.
I don't know. Well, maybe actually.
I say that, but I just want to sit here and eat it.
Yeah, it's good.
Isn't that
cream
good?
Master makes it. So what do we do next? Because I mean, this is fine. I can do this, but anything with pastry, when pastry comes to play, I run.
I had a feeling I was going to be.
Yeah, I've run. Lisa's doing the pastry. But look, she's got it cut into just little squares.
Yeah, did you read that, honey? It needs to be cut into bits.
Yeah, I did read it, honey.
Oh, fantastic. Kel, me and you go and have a drink or something, because I don't do pastry. I'm scared of pastry, and I don't know why.
Well, this pastry is really easy because I've got the ready rolled because it's phyllo and nobody has enough time in the week to make phyllo pastry. Right.
Scrunching it up on top to give it some height and some texture.
Yeah. Right. Let's have a look. Oh, be careful.
You're right, Jana.
I burnt my chin.
Just being a naughty child.
Oh.
Right. So everyone, we're using phyllo, but you can literally use puff pastry, short crust pastry, anything you want to top it with. You could even do a whole pie, couldn't you? You know, with the base and everything, and then put this in the middle and then put your pastry on top if you want to.
Yeah, it would be nice with a mashed potato top, wouldn't it?
Yeah, would.
Yeah.
I have to say,
nice.
I was tempted because in the freezer I've got some rolls of puff pastry from when we made those Nutella Christmas tree thingies at Christmas time, and I was like, I'd have that. Would be so nice, but so unhealthy.
Oh, I know, and we are trying to be a little bit good, aren't we?
We are.
But this says cut it into 12, so I'm kind of, and to be honest, actually, where it was rolled, it kind of is naturally cutting anyway.
Can I just say, I've just checked on my phone, and there's all sort of different. Oh no, there is. Sorry, there was a different conversation going on, but it has popped up. It's fine. Mama Liz says she has never used a phyllo pastry, and I'm really surprised by that. Mama Liz, I thought you were like really good with any kind of pastry.
Yeah, she makes the pastry. I suppose because you never make phyllo. Well, Jason will correct me. Jason will make phyllo, I should think.
Oh, Jason is trying to speak Slovakian, and Jason, thank you. That's a really good effort. I can't say what it says. Oh wow! It's actually so. Jason's trying to speak Slovakian, and what he's saying is, "I'm looking good, ladies. I'm feeling in Camberley. I don't know what you're feeling in Camberley. A happy week of British pie. So yeah, British pie it is. Ano Tanička, Lubinka, mi lubíme Týmka, áno, varíme ešte tento rok sviečkovú zlatko, neboj sa, uvaríme, ty a ja urobíme 4 hodiny naživo. Super.
Right, baby. That needs to go down.
Yeah, so that's really thickened.
Yeah, so we're going to take that off the heat.
Yeah, just turn it off.
And put it into the... I haven't got low-calorie cooking spray, so I'm going to put just a little bit of milk on my phyllo so it's not too dry. And Abby Canilli, bless her, when we came back from Slovakia, she wanted to make sure we had a meal, so she cooked fish pie and left it in our fridge. And we haven't seen her since, so we've got her dish. So I'm going to cook
this. Good thought.
Yeah.
Okay, so our mixture of chicken, ham, leek, and onion, and thyme, and mustard is coming into the dish. I did it.
You did it. Well done, sweetheart.
I know, without spinach.
Well, don't speak too soon.
Oh, okay. You don't trust me that long.
Okay, I'm just milking my
goat.
I'm milking my goat.
Oh, no boy, is it?
It's not a boy, no. Actually, if we do it, there you go.
I don't know what you mean.
Actually, I'm milking my goat.
Look at our spuds. My lord.
Oh,
Roast spuds.
oh, baby, now I'm jealous.
Tatas.
I like that you eat while you cook, just like us.
Yeah, you've got to
Taste it.
Oh, lovely.
So we just kind of like crunch these a bit and put them on top. Is that right?
Yeah,
we did.
a little scrunch, the recipe says.
Let's put that one up. Oh, this looks so nice and luxurious.
Does.
People see this?
Yeah, show them. Show the people.
Show the people.
This is a very new skill tonight.
This is going to taste absolutely amazing. I know that. Oh, you're scrunching it up just right, baby.
Am I?
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm glad you're doing it
What a
because I
great
have
way of making
no
a
idea.
pie.
Yeah. It feels like it's going to be much lighter and healthier than the usual.
Yeah, for sure.
And we are all about being healthy at the moment, right?
Yeah.
Well,
we've done this pie before, and it is actually really scrummy.
Oh, you've done it.
Of course they've done it. They've done everything from it.
We did this last year, didn't we?
Yeah,
Kids liked it as well.
really tasty.
That's good to know. So it's approved by Lisa Kel already.
I'll tell you what though, I love mushrooms in a pie. I was tempted to add some chestnut mushrooms to this recipe. I reckon that would be lovely.
I was tempted too. I'm glad you were thinking the same, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Not
I reckon that'd be gorgeous.
What I like is this is another recipe we can do, you know, when you picked up the kids from school and you've had a really busy day at work, and it doesn't take that too long and too much skill, to be honest.
You're doing a really amazing job, honey. Just can you do a bit faster? I need this in the oven.
It's fine. There's no rush on you guys, is there? Don't worry. We're just anxious to get it done because our kids have clubs tonight, so then we have to try and feed them before they're into their Zooms for their club.
Exactly.
They're trying to be their kids, did she say?
Well, if you think about it, I've got a kid here as well who's very hungry, and she gets really impatient if I don't have
time.
Are you getting hungry, Jana?
No, I never get hungry anymore.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Well, okay, honey. In comparison, me and you, when was the last time I was hungry?
Yeah,
you were hungry. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, pie is ready to go in the oven.
Can I just show?
Yeah, please do. That looks great.
No, I think I nearly spilled it there. Middle or up? I felt like the last one better than that.
It's weird, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was weird.
How is all the veg doing?
I don't know.
I saw you lift up the lid. I thought you might have been testing
So
it.
the potatoes weren't quite there. I didn't check the veg. I forgot about the veg. Can we use this for the mash? Fantastic.
Yes. Okay, they're done.
So Molly used this milk to milk not the goat, to put some milk over the pastry. I'm just going to add some butter to it and warm it up for our mashed potato. How about that?
Jason has been extremely cheeky. He says we're halfway through, just another 30 minutes to plating. Cheeky.
Yeah, Jason's naughty, isn't he?
Thing is, he knows us quite well.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, well, we are we are 43 minutes in. So just to recap, what we've done, we fried up some onion with some leek. We threw in some chicken, added some mustard, chicken stock, cream cheese, and thyme. Cooked it, added some corn flour to thicken it up, put it in a dish, and then just put some filo pastry on top or scrunched up. Simple as that. And now it's in the oven.
It's looking amazing in the oven.
Good.
Is it? Yeah.
You only just put it in the oven, though.
And it takes 10 minutes, doesn't it?
I have no idea.
10
minutes in the oven, apparently. Because remember, your chicken, your ham is already cooked. The vegetables are already cooked. So really, it's just all about the filo pastry on top of your pie that needs some cooking, right?
Yeah.
And then whatever else you've got on the side. And what we've got is potato and some veg steaming. Potato. We've got potato.
Potato.
What's nice to know? Why do we have British Pie Week? Is this just an excuse to eat pie?
Yeah, probably.
Yes.
Why do we have any day? Why do we have any special
We
day?
don't need an excuse to eat pie.
And actually, pies are yummy and should be celebrated.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't eat enough of them. I don't know why. I do like a pie, but I never ever order
Don't
it.
either, really. I'll tell you what, I love an apple pie. I love
Yes.
sweet pie.
Minced beef and onion is my favourite.
Yeah.
My friend Claire made me a minced beef and onion pie once. Best dinner I've had in ages. It was just after I was sick, and she brought that round, and it was like nectar. It was beautiful.
That's nice. Now your dishes are in the oven. Shall we have a sing along? Nobody wants to hear my singing. Trust me.
Why are we singing? What are we singing? Can you put it back for me?
Yeah.
I just straining the potato.
A pie is my go-to meal at the pub. I absolutely love Sunday afternoon at the pub and a pie. Yes, I think actually me and Mum went out for lunch. Sometime last summer we were allowed to sit socially distanced from my brother, and I had a chicken and leek pie. It was such a nice pub in Crystal Palace area. It was really nice. That was the last pie I had out.
Jason's just given us the history of Pie Week.
Okay, so British Pie Week was founded by Just Roll. That's hilarious. I've used Just Roll tonight. A British pastry rolling company that crafts ready-to-bake pastry doughs for any occasion back in 2007. It's quite recent.
Yeah.
I like that. So basically, they just created this week so that they can use their own products to encourage people to make pies. Yes.
That's all right. We'll allow that.
It's a good tactic.
That's perfect advertising, isn't it? That's what you want.
I think our pie might be ready.
Well, your pie?
Might be. I'll get the wife to check, but I think.
Nah, I think it needs a bit more.
So did you put it in before us?
Only slightly. Only slightly.
Yeah, like 10 minutes slightly.
It's a bigger pie.
Look, usually what happens is you sign off and we have to cook for another 20 minutes. And, you know, today we're slightly ahead of the game by literally minutes.
Yeah.
Just mean
I haven't started
to be honest. See, we all know our places in the kitchen. Jana's is to mashed potatoes. It's because she's taller. She's got, you know, more strength on it.
Yeah, I get a bit more leverage. Leverage? Leverage?
Depends how posh you're sounding.
Leverage. Well, I forgot what you have. You have an asparagus and all sorts of stuff with your pie.
Carrots and cabbage, because we'd half a head of cabbage left over from yesterday. Some asparagus that was in the fridge and needed using, and some pan-fried courgette.
Oh, sounds amazing.
That sounds really nice.
Well, we have a mashed potato.
Yeah, with
Brussels
Brussels sprouts, broccoli, and carrots.
Okay.
Lovely. Yummy.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, nice and like root vegetable-y. I just felt like being like a pie to me is like being near the earth. So I wanted some root vegetables. So
yeah. You know, there's some
has no pastry on his pie tonight. He's got his own twist on fish pie with a smoked cheese potato crust. I did see that earlier, Jason, and I thought that it sounded delicious.
Not for me.
No? Oh, you don't like
Cheese. I'm not a fan of smoked cheese.
I love smoked cheese.
I know you do, baby.
I love that cheese.
cheese and fish.
Sausage cheese that you get at Christmas time.
I've got my own twist on fish and pie with a smoked cheese potato crust. Okay, interesting. But why not? There is something interesting I found today in a Waitrose magazine, and I absolutely love it. And it says, food is heritage. It is identity, community, comfort, memory, nostalgia, and joy. I absolutely love that. Nostalgia.
Yeah.
Nostalgia. Yeah. And joy. And I just love that. And that absolutely is what food means to me. And I was saying that earlier when I was cooking one of my mum's recipes yesterday. It was definitely a memory and comfort. And nostalgia and joy all in one. And I sat there stood there cooking it and crying at the same time. But isn't that beautiful that actually you can connect through food?
Yeah, I think it's really important that we keep those memories alive from our childhood, you know. And I told you yesterday when you were telling me that you were cooking your mum's recipe. I've got my mum's cookbooks. And there's one in particular that she got as a wedding present. It's like a Good Housekeeping, big, massive recipe book. And inside it is all her handwritten recipes. And there's some bits that my sister's written in there as well. And, you know, I found a piece of paper that had like, you know, her diet plan for the week when she was trying to lose weight. And, you know, stuff that she's written decades and decades ago, you know. And I think it's lovely to have and lovely to be able to recipes just like you were cooking your mum's recipe yesterday. It's a wonderful thing, and your mum would be so pleased. She'd be so chuffed to see you cooking that.
Exactly.
Yeah, probably. And you know, like I messaged you and I said this is what I'm doing, and you just always, you know, as always, you girls had our back while we were away dealing with something really difficult in my life, and again yesterday and the day before and tomorrow. You always have our backs and always say the right things, and You know, I love you for it. I appreciate it. It's amazing.
I've also got a knack of saying the most inappropriate and wrong things, but you seem to tolerate it.
You're just funny. You
need that though sometimes, don't you? Because you can end up going down a little hole and getting yourself in bother. And actually, it's okay to have a cry and be sad and deal with that emotion, but it's really nice that someone can lift you out and have a laugh about something as well.
What really needs someone like me to come along with a death joke.
Yeah.
Not today, babe. Not today.
not today. But I would say everybody out there that's watching and listening, get yourself Lisa and Kel in your life because they are awesome.
Oh, you are very sweet.
Well, you know it. You've been there with us, and
actually, that's one of the reasons why
it works both ways. You're very good friends to us as well, so you know.
I'm going to bloody think so.
Yeah, of course we do. Got to turn those courgettes off.
Yeah, they're done.
We're almost ready. How's yours looking? Sorry, Mom.
let me have a look at it. It's all right. It's better that I check the food than chat, you know.
Yeah. Oh, your mum is saying that she has her mum's handwritten Christmas pudding recipe. Oh, Liz, I've got my mum's Christmas cake recipe. It's exactly the same thing. It's like treasure. You know, you can't put value on having those things.
Whereas my mum didn't cook, and actually, as creative as she got in the kitchen was microchips. Anyone from the 80s will remember microchips?
The ones that used to come in like the red boxes.
Shop.
Right, did you look at your pie, Mommy? How are you getting on?
Yeah, it needs another 5 minutes or so. It's yours done.
I think we might take ours out, but by the time we dish ours up, yours will be finished, I would say.
The kids are
Maybe.
Let me take it out and I'll show you. So this is how we're looking.
That looks good.
Very nice.
Oh, Jana, you're in trouble, you are.
Did you see that?
Of course.
Jason, did you see? I was off the screen. I was like this. I'm so sorry. But I thought I was off the screen. I'm hungry. I'm really, really hungry.
I thought I was off the screen.
How did he see that?
I would see.
I've got a feeling Jason's got like secret camera set up around our houses and he can see it. It's just...
Right, you're not catering for anyone else, are you? It's your own kitchen. You're allowed to lick the spoon in your own kitchen.
No,
Good. Good. I thoroughly encourage it.
Thank you. Thank you. We've been on for 53 minutes, so guys, we're soon going to show you what we have created, or Lisa and Kel have created, because we're kind of just not ready yet.
Do you know though, if Cookalong's taught us one thing this year, it is about community, and I know that I share this in so many community groups across Surrey and that, but it's so important to, it's not just about pride in the LGBT community, but it's just about bringing people together, because we're all exactly the same. We're just people, and with Cookalong, like, we all need to eat, no matter where we come from and who we are, and we all need dinner, right? So it's
a very good point, and I think what Molly is touching on is the fact that she has shared our Cookalongs in some community groups, and as always, as soon as it says LGBTQ+, the response can be quite cold. And it's like, this is irrelevant. Well, I think it is very relevant, because we are just people cooking some food and making people smile, potentially.
not for everyone, but it might be for someone.
Yeah.
But actually, we do get an awful lot, you know, for the one person that doesn't think that watching Cookalong is relevant, there's 100 people out there
Absolutely
that think it is. Love these oven gloves.
Where do they come from?
I have no idea where they came from, but they're cute and they're orange, and I love them.
Are you serious?
Oh, they come from your mama.
My mum.
Dali Nano, which is what all our pots are made of.
Yeah, my mum gave them to her. Yeah.
I don't remember the. She gives us so much.
Oh, God. Oh, bless you, sweetheart.
I'm now the only one left on the screen for you guys.
I'm back. Sorry, I was just, giving.
Oh no, I know you are.
Kids.
It's nearly ready.
As
I'm just waiting for the top to brown a little bit. Oh,
What's Kel doing? I'm okay, I'm back.
I said I just needs to brown a little bit, and then Noah said it needs chili.
Noah's oh God, Noah.
We need to do a meal with chili. This is a bit like Claire with her cheese. Noah likes chili.
Yeah.
Oh, I love chili.
Awesome.
Did you ever try that chili sauce I got you from the Isle of Wight?
Is this the Oh, yes, it had a rude name, didn't it? Yes, Arse on Fire. You've opened it?
Yeah.
Is it in the fridge?
Yeah, I've got 2/3 of it still because Molly doesn't like chili food, so I'm just licking the spoon every so often.
You could dip a bit of cheese on toast in it.
Oh, that's a good idea. Like, it'd be too hot for me. Cheese on toast? Yeah.
Yeah, sounds fantastic.
Actually, could you like melt it like they do in, was it those old, what was the advert where they put the cheese on top of the toast and then put little drops of Lee and Perrins and then toasted it under the grill?
Lee and Perrins is something that your mama Liz is really struggling to get in her local shop.
Yeah, there's a rush on Lee and Perrins at the moment.
Apparently so. And also Mary's watching us from France, so thank you for watching.
Hi, Mary.
Hi, Mary. It's, you know, and she says we make her smile, and even if we just make one person smile, it's worth it.
Oh, totally. And you know, especially, you know, Mary's a great example of somebody that hasn't been able to see their family in the last year because she hasn't been able to travel and she's down in the south. So it's really nice that we can actually like have this communication. I know we've been doing a few yoga exercises on a Saturday morning, and yeah, it's nice we can have a chat, isn't it?
No, it says cheese on toast with Tabasco. Yeah.
That looks amazing. Those are those roast potatoes at the front. They look so good.
Yeah, they're little potatoes, little tiny cubes. We just do really littly ones. Look.
Yeah. They look amazing.
Lisa,
well done,
can I just say, if I had to choose between that plate of food and you as a friend, I would choose you every time.
Oh, that's so kind. I think.
You're super cheesy tonight.
I know.
It
I
looks
do
pretty
love
good.
this girl.
Right, we're going to eat.
Yeah, go and eat. We've only got a couple of minutes, so
It's okay. You can leave the room and we'll finish this off. Absolutely no problem. Can I just say, Kel, you're looking great. So obviously your huge diet, whatever it is you're doing, and all the healthy eating for Lisa. Girls, you're looking amazing. And I'm glad we cooked together this really healthy pie because it's not just about, you know, naughty pies. It's about healthy pies too, right?
Oh, but the naughty pies are fine as well.
In good measure.
Good measure.
yeah.
We're going to be watching the interview.
We're going to watch the end.
Yep. Go and eat and watch us, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you so much for joining us.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
Do you reckon we can round this up in an hour? It's a half-an-hour dish, guys, if you're not talking to somebody else online.
Yeah, so this recipe, just to remind everyone, is a chicken ham and leek pie that takes 30 minutes. We do apologize, we've been on for 58 minutes, but that's because we're talking to some wonderful people. But we are done.
Yeah, shall we serve for everyone?
Can I just show you our
Yeah.
pie?
This is our pie.
This is our pie. Really simple. Takes 30 minutes unless it takes
Unless you're
longer.
talking to the nation.
Absolutely. So yeah.
Do you want to ladle it out? Do you want me to ladle it out?
I don't know. Let's
start with the mash.
How did girls do it so quickly?
Right in here, sweetheart. Oh.
Before we did it.
Well, the thing is, we haven't got kids, and actually tonight we haven't got anywhere to be. Whereas they've got 3 children to feed, who have all got classes to go to upstairs, and they on their Zoom and that.
They just used to be.
It's a different pace of life when you're looking after kids all day and kids all evening, I think. Yeah?
Absolutely.
Perfect.
An hour is quite a lot.
Can do your veg too.
Yep. But we did it. Oh, this is looking amazing. Apologies, no, it hasn't got any chili in, but promise we will cook something chili. I don't know what that would be. Chili con carne, maybe.
I think it needs to be outside the box. I think everyone thinks chili con carne.
Yeah, I think people are worried about spicy stuff, but spicy stuff is good for you. I love the
cleanses the soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Actually, when I met Molly, she didn't eat much spicy stuff. And you actually do like spicy stuff?
Yeah, I think it's not that I dislike it or like it. I think my stomach doesn't tend to like anything really spicy, but actually you can kind of train yourself to like things like just slowly edge a little bit more spice into your diet, and then you kind of get used to it.
Yeah. Do you hear that crunch of the filo paste?
Yeah, I'm just not sure how this is going to come out of here.
Yeah, I've no idea. This is not like a standard pie. This is different. But portion it up.
This actually could work quite well in like individual ramekins as well.
So Mama Liz says, please put that on the list when she next comes for dinner. And do you know what? I can't wait for Mama Liz to come for dinner.
Yeah.
It'd be lovely. It'd just be so nice, and you know, just be nice to have people around and have dinner with them and have a drink with them. It's been a tough year, and it's been tough not being able to, you know, see my family. And
well, sitting in the park or going for a walk is one thing, isn't it? But actually sitting over food and having a proper conversation, I think everybody's missed that.
Absolutely.
This looks incredible.
This looks absolutely amazing. Jason says it looks fantastic, and I don't know if he meant Lisa and Kel's looks fantastic. He probably means that.
Right, we'll take it as ours.
This is fantastic.
Right, guys. Well, thank you for having us back. It's been a pleasure.
Oh, there we go. This is our chicken ham and leek pie with filo pastry. It's light and healthy, and it's a pie.
Yeah, for National British Pie Week, not National Pie Week. I thought, yeah, British is national, so yeah. Dylan, we didn't see the meteor, but I probably wasn't outside on Sunday night.
Funny Dylan mentions that. When we did Muse on the News recording yesterday, and that's going out live tomorrow night, I was actually going to do that article, but because we were talking about something really important like fostering and adoption, I thought it's not good to fix it with a space stuff.
But you do like a space story, so maybe next week we'll talk about
so maybe we'll cover that in the next News on the News. Absolutely.
Right, guys, we are unfortunately an hour and 3 minutes. I'm very sorry about that. But it was fantastic to see so many of you popping on and chatting to us. We've really missed you all. So I hope you have a great week. If you make a pie, let us know what you make. I think I need to make a savoury pie now. No, a sweet pie. I made a savoury pie. I need to make a sweet pie. Right, we're going to go and have our dinner.
Thank you for joining us, and not just for the food, but also because, you know, because we like to connect.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all about community.
Absolutely. So, and we thank Lisa and Kel again for stepping in when it was needed. We appreciate it. So thank you for joining us again tonight. But see you soon.
See you soon.